Hey, it's Robert here from robertcbrown.online. Hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are in the world today. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about indecision. And I'm going to suggest that you need to kill indecision before it kills you. Sounds a bit strong, I know, but stick with me. I feel so strongly about this subject. It really is kind of another one of those silent killers you hear about from time to time. Indecision will ace your future. Stick with me to find out why. Alright, so as I go through this video, I'm going to be talking about flow, because flow is essential to the point I'm trying to make here today. And I'm going to do a little bit of artwork. I wouldn't call it artwork really. It won't be too special, but hopefully it'll be good enough for you to understand what I'm trying to get across to you. So I want you to imagine right now that you are in a small boat. Okay, small, medium-sized boat, whatever boat you like, really, that's not the point. But I'm going to draw some arrows here. Okay, like that. Okay. I want you to imagine that this is the ocean. And the ocean can also represent universal flow, universal energy. Okay? Now, should we choose a different colour for the boat? What do you fancy? Red one? Okay, good. I like red boats. Okay, cool. So I've just drawn the crappiest looking boat you've ever seen in your life, but here it is. There it is, okay? And you're heading towards the oncoming current, okay? The oncoming waves. Also, if you want to change this little red thing here in your own mind to represent you, and that to represent the universal flow of energy, you're paddling against it, right? But why are you paddling against it? Why are you steering your boat into it? Well, that's easy, I hear you say. It's because I want to get up here somewhere. Possibly there. I want to go here. This is where I want to go. So I have to go through there to get where I have to go. Now, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? That if you're pointing yourself against that current, depending on how strong the wind is and how big the waves are, etc., etc., you're in for a bit of a tough ride. It's going to be a choppy experience for you. Same goes with the universe. Same goes when you turn yourself against the flow. You'll start to feel resistance. You'll start to feel things taking longer than perhaps you thought they should. And just feeling generally tougher. You'll feel worn out. It can lead to depression, all of those good things. I'm joking. It's not a good thing. Having suffered with that for many years myself, depression is not a good thing. And that's why I like to make these videos. Because a few tweaks in the way you approach life can change the way you feel. And you can suddenly start discovering joy every day, instead of oppression, frustration, fear, angst, guilt, all of that sort of stuff. Anyway, back to the point, because I'm enjoying the drawing exercise. Let's go back to the boat and the ocean. Okay, so the ocean's moving that way, boat's moving that way. If you're convinced you need to get up here somewhere, then okay, you know you're in for a hard ride. It's going to be slow work, but hopefully you're going to get where you need to go. And you've made a decision. So that's a positive, right? Let me turn it around and go a little bit further. What if you changed your mind? I'm getting real fancy here, by the way. I'm changing the colour for direction arrows. Squeaky. Right. What if you changed your mind? And you turned your boat around. Or you turned your life around. Wouldn't you find the going a lot less difficult? It's called going with the flow. What you're doing is you're actually trusting that the elements, be it the ocean or be it the universe, are going to take you to where you need to be without the fuss and the nonsense and the hardship and the stress and all that other stuff. Now I can hear you saying, well, that's okay, Rob, but I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way. How do you know? How do you know that this way doesn't give you a better way to get there, if that's where you need to be? But how do you know that's the best place for you to be? What if this way ended up with you going somewhere that was far better for you? You'll never know. Unless you effectively pull your oars in and just go with the flow, right? Same in life. At some point, you've got to stop trying to figure everything out on a conscious level. If it's not working for you now, it's hardly likely to change in the near future. Here's the third scenario. This is what I call indecision. Okay. I'm using so many colours, I'm forgetting what colour the boat is, the ocean. Okay, let's go with it. Ooh, squeaky pens. Let's say you changed your mind, okay? Where are we? And here you are. You're sideways onto the oncoming ocean. You're sideways onto the universal flow. Let me ask you a question. What happens to a boat, especially in a strong storm, that goes sideways on? And by the way, this represents indecision. You haven't decided to go that way or to go that way. You've decided nothing. So you're sitting there in a space, no man's land really, of indecision. So my question again was, what happens when the waves hit a boat that's sideways on? Well, the boat generally capsizes. And if the boat capsizes, if the storm is strong enough, you're dead, you're sunk, you're gone, it's over. It's the same in life. If you get stuck here and you've got the universal flow doing this, you're just going to get overwhelmed and sunk with it all. Nothing is going to happen. Listen, any decision is better than no decision. Even if you choose to go that way and paddle for a while and then figure out that you need to turn your boat around and go this way, you've achieved something, but you took some action. You made a decision and you took some action. I hope that makes sense. And get your head wrapped around that just because you think you need to be here, you're figuring that out on a conscious, logical level, which is the same level of intelligence where all of your problems are existing. I urge you to go within. Trust your source, trust your intuition, and learn to go with the flow. Even if it doesn't make logical sense sometimes, these things always have a habit of turning out the right way. Now, I hope my eyes popping through here have not put you off too much and you didn't miss the message. I just hope you do get the message, because honestly, indecision, procrastination, they really do steal your future, because the only way to move forward is to take some action. And it doesn't matter if you move forward in the wrong direction, because even the act of taking action in the wrong direction will give you the information and the knowledge you need and the assurance you need to know that you need to turn your boat around. But without that, you have no data. And hey, let me tell you something else. Where there's indecision, there's insecurity. Where there's insecurity, there becomes low self-image and doubt and fear and on and on. You don't want your reticular activation system to get hold of that stuff, do you? And magnify it all for you, so that you've got a nice self-fulfilling prophecy going the wrong way in life. So look inside. Start to trust your instinct. That's where the greater part of you truly exists, within yourself. You won't get answers out there. That's where you'll find all the challenges and all the problems. You'll find the answers in here. Trust your gut. You won't go far wrong. I've really enjoyed drawing that for you. I hope you like my drawing. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope you've got something from it. I make these twice a week, every week on this channel. So come back, subscribe while you're here now. Click the bell icon so you get notified every time you come back. And do me a favour, if you enjoyed this, like the video too, and tell other people about this channel. It's my pleasure to serve you. And if you want to dig even deeper, get over to my website, robertcbrown.online. That's robertcbrown.online, where we dig even deeper into all things personal development and spiritual alignment. Get on my email list, join my community. I'd love to see you over there too. With that said, have a great remainder of your day and watch where you steer your boat. Take care. Bye.